Today I'm going to talk to you about separating mixtures, but this time about liquid and solid. So if you don't know yet, here we're talking about mixtures of a solid and liquid. As you can see here, there are some waters. There's some salt. If you put salt in the water and wait for it, the salt will then dissolve in the water and it will turn into a very small particles that you cannot see. So when I say separating, so it means that to make the solution not a solution anymore, I have to do something to take it out. But it is different. But separating mixtures from liquid and solid is different from solid to a solid, because in a liquid you can't just take out the salt in here, for example, by hand, or you can't just use a sieve, or maybe just do something else. You have to do something called evaporating. So when you evaporate, you change the water in here into gas. Go from liquid to gas. It is called a change in state of matter. So when you evaporate it, it will turn to a gas, and the gas will go everywhere. So when you do that, then you would know. Then you will see the salt down here. Now you may wonder, how can this do? How can the salt just fly away too? Well, the answer is that the salt particles cannot turn into a gas because it is a solid, and if you want it to turn to a gas, it has to be burned even more. And it's too heavy for the gas to take it away too. So that is how you separate the mixtures from liquid to solid. This also works with a bunch of things, like things that dissolve in water, like baking soda, salt, sugar, and very more. You can learn about separating mixtures with solid and a liquid very easily. At home, you just need 2 containers. You just put water and maybe some stuff, and try to separate it. But be careful when you do the experiment. In order to do the experiment, you need a lot of heat. So in conclusion, separating mixtures from a liquid and a solid, for example, this example is when you separate salt to water. You can't just do it normally by picking out by hand or take a spoon and scoop it out. You have to do something called evaporating, when you turn liquid into a gas, and then you separate the two successfully. Thank you for listening.